Hey guys, it's Sarah and it's VEDA day 14. And I'm going to do the 25 random things tag. Let me just say this really quick. If you followed my journey for very long, some of this is probably not new information to you. Some of it might be. I don't know. Anyways, let's get started with my notes. Number 1, I have a small obsession with Judy Garland. Always have. Even to the point of just buy random stuff off of eBay. Haven't done that in a long time. But yeah, small obsession. Number 2, I took dance for about 5 years in junior high and high school, and I loved it. And I basically just quit because I was the biggest and the oldest in the class. Biggest, not oldest. Number 3, and I couldn't get on toe shoes because I was too big. That's how big I was. Number 3, I got my first kiss when I was 24. Number 4, I love kids, but I really like to choose the kids that I like. Does that make any sense to anybody else? That's why I'm not a teacher. Number 5, I have been in a lot of talent shows in my lifetime, mostly just as a kid, some as an adult, but I have won every talent show I've ever been in. Number 6, I really love dirty music. I think I may have shared that with you guys before. It's kind of an issue. Yeah. It's one of my biggest downfalls too. Good times. Number 7, first. What does this say? First time to. Oh, the first time I ever went to Disney World. I was in college. Like I was like adult. Like 21. And I've been like 7 times since then. And of all those times I've been, I've only been like 3 of those times with kids. Yeah. Number 8, my favorite thing, Broadway musical is Wicked, and I've seen it like 8 times. Number 9, my dad is one of 10 kids, and they were all born at home except for the baby. And my dad is second to the baby. No, second to the youngest. Yeah. So it's him and then his sister. And his sister was born in the hospital because at the time they lived in Chicago, but everybody else was born at home. Number 10, that makes me really sad because it makes me miss my grandmother. That particular grandmother, because I wish that I could talk pregnancy talk with her right now and just hear what she had to say and her advice and all kinds of good stuff. Number 11, I was pre-med my first 2 years in college. I went to the local college at Martin, and then I switched my major and did speech therapy. Number 12, this is going to be a shocker to anybody, but as a child, I constantly recorded myself on video and cassette tape. I mean, bad obsession with that. You name it, I was recording. Talking to myself, doing fake interviews, singing, crying. Like, I would cry on cassette, and like hilarious. Like, I really, it's an issue. Number 13, I cannot read that. Oh, I know what I wrote. Number 13. The town that we live in has an annual soybean festival. That's what we celebrate here. You know, some people do strawberries, which is a few towns over. Some people do famous people. I can't think of anything. Here in Martin, Tennessee, we celebrate the soybean, and there's a huge festival every year. It's usually the first week in September, and I'm really sad because I'm going to be super pregos, and I'm hoping I feel like going. I mean, it's a big event, like the carnival. They have functions every night. They bring some like celebrities, not really celebrities, in to do concerts and stuff. I've seen Starship that way. I've seen just a bunch of random people. This year, and usually on like a Wednesday night, they have a Christian group. When I don't end up usually going because I usually go to church. But this year, the Christian group is Audio Adrenaline, and I'm really excited about that. And I don't think there was anybody major this year. Who else have I seen? I don't know, old rockers like 38 Special, and that's usually on Friday night. And then on Saturday night, they have a really big like concert I think John Michael Montgomery was here one year. I don't know. I don't go to that one because I'm not a big country fan. I usually do the rock and roll night. Okay, number 14. I love having my arm scratched. That's probably my most favorite thing in the world is to have somebody scratch my arm. Number 15. I love Cash and Cammy so much, which is my best friend's 2 kids. And I have real anxiety and fears that I'm not going to love my own child. Because I love them so much. Which is super stupid, and I know that. On the flip side of that, I also have fears that they won't feel as loved once Oz gets here. And they both know how important they are to me. The other day, Cash had the conversation with me that he was going to be the honorary son. I mean, that he is my honorary son, and so that Oz is going to be like his brother. And they're both super excited about the baby. And, yeah. So I hope that's a smooth transition. I'm really worried about it because I don't want it to affect them. Number 16, I really dislike exercise. Yeah. It makes me feel better, and I do it. I dislike it a lot. 17. I cannot read my own handwriting. So let's go to 18 and come back to 17. Doctor... I don't know. Number 18, I am freaking out about weight gain with this baby and this pregnancy, and that hopefully and then it comes off. 19, I put paper under my fingernail. I know that's gross. I used to think something was bad wrong with me. I don't have any paper right now. It's really bad when I'm nervous. I will like play with it and roll it into my fingernail, and I'll switch fingernails. Yeah, that's why my fingernails are like funky, misshapen. Like they slope down on the sides because that's where I stick the paper. Yeah, it's gross. I don't know why I do it. Look, I'm pushing my nail right now because I don't have paper and I feel like I need some, so I've talked about it. Number 20. I once had a job as a paper shredder. Fun times. Number 21. My husband had to put on my socks and shoes for me this morning. Actually, he didn't have to, but he saw me sitting down after I got dressed and he was like, give me that. And I was like, no, I can totally do it. But he did it anyways. Number 22. I love mangoes. Super duper bunch. I'm not crazy about the artificial mango flavor, but I do love mangoes, and I rarely eat them. I don't know why. I think because they're a pain in the patootie to get open, and sometimes they're not always yummy delicious. Number 23. I used to play showboat as a kid. We had this long porch, and I would actually, this is hilarious, I was the entertainer on the boat. And so I would sing and dance and all this stuff. And then I would make my brother just drive the boat. That's what he did. So we have a huge joke that that's what Oz and Charlie Kate are going to do. Number 24. My favorite vacation ever was a trip to Hawaii. And number 25. I cannot remember Henry. So I'm missing a 17 and a 25. So let me think of 2 really quick. Number 17, when I was a kid, on top of playing showboat all the time, which was my most favorite thing, I also loved to play that freeze game where you would be dancing crazy and doing crazy stuff, and then when a car would come by, you would turn into a statue. No joke, one of my favoriteest memories in the whole world is driving down the road one day and seeing a kid do that. Really brought me back. Best day ever. Best day ever. 25. Oh, this is a sad one. I don't want to end on a sad one. I should think of something else. But my time, so I need to just go ahead and tell it. When I was younger, my first love who I really thought that I would marry, and really good friend. We were not together when he died, but my first love died. He was in a car wreck. And he lived for about a week, and then his body just couldn't handle it anymore. I had been in love with him since I was 16, and when I was 16, he was 22. And we always had this on again, off again. I don't know. He knew that I loved him, and I don't know. I just always thought I was going to marry him. So much so to the point, like, his sisters to this day still call me their sister-in-law. It's a little creepy. But yeah, and they treat me as family. I still love his mom, and we have like they have like a big tractor thing for him every year, and I have t-shirts, and I can't get rid of any of my t-shirts, and like I have t-shirts that are like 4X, and I won't get rid of them. I sleep in them because they're my Joey t-shirts. So yeah, okay, 25 random things tag. Consider yourself tagged. Bye.